Wow, this is such a pleasant evening, isn't it? Just sitting at this table, this totally not at all staged setup. So you know how I am probably the least qualified person to give advice? Well, I brought in someone who has a little more life experience.
Not
And
really.
I just realized that came out kind of wrong. I didn't mean it that way.
A lot more years, yes. I don't know if it was all good experience.
Let's just get into the question. I'm sorry. Can you have more videos with your brother in them? No. But I got the next best thing. I mean, I'm not saying you're...
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is off to a great start. Okay, here's a good one, and I have an answer for it. So, there's this guy on campus that I have 2 classes with. He's a total jock jerk kind of guy, and he won't leave me alone. Every time we have class together, he asks if I want to go on a date with him, and I say no, and I make excuses why not. But he's obviously daft. Okay, she's not American.
Oh.
Daft.
Yeah.
I can't understand why a girl would say no to him. I'm not a mean person, so I don't want to hurt his feelings, but how do I get him off my back? Well, you know, a great way to do this that doesn't necessarily hurt his feelings, maybe hurts his face, is just kind of...
Oh, that gets the point across.
It does.
Yeah.
No more explanation necessary.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of a more serious question.
That's a hard one. That's hard. I don't want to hurt their feelings, but it's like...
You could give a boring answer and like get an authority involved, like a third party, like bring it up with someone on the campus, say like, hey, you know, supervisor or whatever, this is a legitimate situation. Can you get this guy off my back before we're, you know, forced to go to take further measures?
Yeah.
But I kind of like my idea better.
Yeah. Go find him somebody else that you can bring into the picture for him. If you're a peach, you get a peach lover. You know, you have to find somebody else that's like that.
If you're a peach, you get a peach lover?
Yes, that's right.
I've never heard that before, but I like it.
That's an old-time phrase.
Y'all have the greatest expressions. Like my mom would always say, "Who peed in your bonnet?"
Yeah, exactly. I remember saying that.
And she'd always say like, "Stop fiddle farting around."
Yeah.
It's like, I can't say that without giggling because I'm 12.
Oh.
Maybe like 2 more
Papa's
questions.
got some good ones too. Of course, I can't repeat them, but...
So, there's the... I do that every time to wet my lips, but I don't do it before I start talking. Like so.
Are you sticking your tongue out?
I feel like a snake. So, that was not a snake sound. So, there's this girl, and she's 1 year older than me, and we've been friends our whole life, only because she's my sister's best friend. And recently, we've started, like, Snapchatting and hanging out in person, and I don't know what to do next without it being awkward, and my sister might be angry. I was thinking keep hanging out and then ask her to the prom in April. Or whenever it is. Help! I legitimately can't tell if you have a thing for this girl, or if you just, like being her friend, but you don't want your sister to be jealous of your friendship.
I wouldn't think that she would get jealous. I mean, I was happy when my sisters had, you know, nice boyfriends that I liked, and...
Even if she is jealous, what's she gonna do? Like, it doesn't concern her. This is your friendship with someone. Right. She's not in the situation.
Yeah.
Someone can have multiple friends. Like, she can be your sister's best friend and your friend. Mm-hmm. You're not... Friendships aren't exclusive, thank goodness.
But make a move and let her know you like her.
That bit of advice is literally in every PDA episode ever.
Well, we girls have to know, you know, there has to be some sort of... I remember talking to one of my sisters, just between you and me, talking to one of my sister's boyfriends, that he thought it was her, thought it was my sister.
How can I tell when a guy is flirting with me? That was my elbows. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That wasn't my fingers. My fingers didn't crack at all.
Need some lubrication in those puppies.
See if you can... You know, now that I say it out loud, it sounds really creepy, but see if you can catch him staring at you a lot. What would you say?
Then, I mean, because back to my old, and you have to make a move. You gotta, you know, there has to be communication because they gotta know.
Yeah.
So you gotta just get out there and risk it.
If you have a thing for someone, friggin' tell them now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's basically, that's all the advice you need. Boom, the show's over. It was fun while it lasted, but that just answered every question. Well, oh, yeah, it's over. It's done. It's all done. I am not gonna be sliding my phone off. I literally just paid and got this fixed. I am not gonna break it again. So thanks for being on here.
You bet.
If you want her to be in videos more, hint hint,
Can't imagine why.
You are the internet's grandmother.
Oh.
That's what we say, the internet's grandmother.
Oh my goodness. I love you guys.
You know, every time I glance down, I think there's like a million things on my shirt.
Yeah, little things.
Like a bunch of fuzz balls or something.
That's nice though, because you don't have to worry about getting fuzz balls on you.